Inc. or Opryland USA Inc.
Memory time, stars of yesterday, memory time, from the classic country hall of fame, classic country memories.
South of the border, hey, I know lad, he's got more fun than anybody's had. Everybody talks about Mexican Joe. In old Mexico, they call him the Rumba King. Leads all the women around on a string. When they go out, they get a million thrills, but the lovely senoritas wind up with the bills. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe. Uncle Floyd. He makes the night spots all along the bay. People want to see him when he comes their way. He spreads so much joy everywhere he goes. Everyone shouts, Viva la Mexican Joe. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe. Read one time. He don't got no income tax, cause he don't got no dough. Still he gets along just fine, how we'll never know. Dancing, romancing, always on the go. Sun shining down on Mexican Joe.
Thank you. Well, friends, it's the Country Show from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes, sir, and we're glad you're aboard today because we know you're going to enjoy every minute of this show today. Well, we've got some folks we're going to tell you about a little later, but right now we want to tell you about a friend of mine and a friend of yours in the country music field. Everybody in country music just loves this guy, and it's a pleasure for me to introduce him to you right now. So give a listen and a look, if you will, to Ernest Tubb.
I'll step aside for you. I'll step aside for you if you don't care. I'm not the one to cling to a broken promise. I'll step aside for someone else somewhere. I'll step aside for you if you don't want me. I'll step aside for you and you alone. And when I'm gone, just promise you'll remember that I was once your darling, all your own. Oh, Billy Bird now. Before you go, please answer this last question. as I gaze into your tear-dimmed eyes. Can it be true you never cared about me? And all those words I treasured were just lies. I'll step aside for you if you don't want me. I'll step aside for you and you alone. And when I'm gone, just promise you'll remember that I was once your darling, all your own.
That's one of the older recordings by Ernest Tubb and one of my favorites. I'm real glad that he included that on the show today. But friends, comes time now for a little fun and frivolity, and to provide that for us, here's the mayor of Op, Alabama, Cousin Lou Childry.
Jim Boy Reeves. Yes, sir, Cousin Dr. Lou Children will now take the situation in hand. I'll declare we've got a fine bunch here, and I've kind of sort of dressed for what you might say the Easter spirit here. And I've got a little ditty here that kind of blends in with that atmosphere. I'd like to solicit all the members of the band to play anything you can. All you other children around here join with me on the chorus, will you? There's a rabbit in the log, and the old doctor ain't got his dog. There's a rabbit in the log, and I ain't got my dog, and how can I get him my nose? I'll get me a dog, hey, I know, oh, I know, oh, well, that way I'll get him my nose. Oh, I'll get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair, and that way I'll get him my nose. Well, I'll build me a fire and I'll cook this old hair, and I'll roll him in the flames and make him brown. Oh, we'll feast here tonight while the moon is shining bright, and I'll find myself a place to lay down. To lay down, to lay down, oh, to lay down, lay down. Oh, I'll find myself a place to lay down. Oh, we'll feast here tonight while the moon is shining bright, and I'll find myself a place to lay down. Well, I'm going up the track with my shirt tucked up my back, and the shoes on my feet are nearly gone. Well, now just a ways ahead, oh, is a farmer's shed, and that's where I'll rest my weary bones. My weary bones, my weary bones, my weary bones, my weary bones. Well, now that's where I'll rest my weary bones. Well, now just a ways ahead is a farmer's shed, and that's where I'll rest my weary bones.
I call Dr. Lou Childry cousin because I consider all doctors my cousins, you know. That's because of the money I've spent with them in the past 2 years. Dr. Lou Childry from Op, Alabama, and there's a rabbit in the log, and I ain't got my dog. That's the good one. Well, it's more fun on the country show from Nashville, Tennessee right now as we bring forth Cousin Jody and the Country Cousin. Jody, friend!
Fun here in the old barn tonight.
Oh, all kind of fun.
Everybody's so busy around. Hey, Odie.
What?
You notice all them there little ants in the back of the place, their barn, when we come in there? Ooh, there's a million of them little rascals out there.
Is that right?
You know what? They're the busiest little animals they are, you know?
Animals?
Yeah. You know what they do? They get up in the morning and they go to work, and they work back and forth, hour after hour, day after day, month after month. And in the end, what happens to them?
Somebody steps on them.
Marty, let's sing a song. You want to sing a song?
All right.
No help wanted, huh? Here
All
we go.
right.
I'll take it off.
All right.
They got the little and bottom at the top. Do you need any help?
No help on
You
it.
can use a little help.
No help on it.
Call me if you need any help. Do you need any help? Do you need any help?
Yeah, I can handle this job all by myself.
All right, John, let's listen. Well, she called me her little piggy wiggy, and I called her my little thingamajiggy. Every time I asked for a kiss, I hear a little voice sound something like this. Do you need any help?
No help on it.
You could use a little help.
No help on it.
Call on me if you need any help. Do you need any help? Do you need any help?
I can handle this job all by myself.
Let's see if you can. Well, I can. Well, I'm gonna take her honky tonk tonight, and we're gonna do everything right. When the music starts, we'll swing and swing. We're gonna dance till the break of day. Do you need any help?
No help on it.
You could use a little help.
No help on it.
Call on me if you need any help. Do you need any help? Do you need any help?
No. Yeah, I can handle this job all by myself.
Cousin Jody, the Country Cousins, and do y'all need any help? Well, that's good. That's fine. Very fine. As a matter of fact, right now it's kind of a high spot in the program, friends, because we have with us the world champion square dancers, the Carolina Cloggers. And if you're ready, here we go. I'm hurting inside. I'm hurting inside, but you'll never know. I'm still in love with you, though you no longer love me. And I would never, ever want your pity, you see. This hurting inside is so hard to bear, especially at night when you are not there. I might be better off if I broke down and cried, but I've got my pride, so I'm hurting inside. Mr. Jimmy This hurting inside is so hard to bear, especially at night when you are not there. I might be better off if I broke down and cried, but I've got my pride, so I'm hurting inside. It's the Country Show, and we're glad you're looking in. Right now, to bring us back uphill just a little bit, is this time I'm going to introduce him right, and he's all set and ready, Dr. Lou Childry.
Finally glancing over there at the director of the orchestra, Mr. Tommy Jackson, by George. He says, what tempo, Lou? Any tempo you can play, boy, because the foots is ready. Let's hear it.
To look at you walking around, you don't look like you have that much energy.
I want to sell you a bottle of Dr. Lou's Pep, my boy. And
Well, I need it.
Thank you very much. Good to be with you, Jimmy boy.
If it'll make me dance like that, bring me 2 bottles. will
Yeah,
you?
3.
'Cause I really like that. That's good. Well, here comes my friend back now to sing another song for you. That tall guy from, well, he's about 10 years, 15 years removed now from Texas, but still a Texan. And I claim him as a fellow Texan, by the way. Let's make him real, real welcome this time. Get another song from Ernest Tubb. Here he comes.
Thank you a lot, Jim. And of course, it's always a real pleasure to be on the Country Show. We like to go way back now and dig out one called I'll Get Along Somehow. Many months have come and gone since you called me on the phone to tell me that we were through. You thought it'd break my heart, but I fooled you from the start, 'cause I never did trust you. Well, you thought you were mighty wise, run around with other guys, and still saying you were mine. While you had 1 or 2, I had a dozen more than you. So you got the fooling that time. Oh, let it rain and let it snow, I don't care, oh no, no, no. I'll never worry now. You're the one that was unfair, wasn't in you to play square. I'll get along somehow. So you keep going your way, I'll keep traveling mine. But at the end you'll need a friend, you'll be the one to sit and pine. So let it rain and let it snow, I don't care, oh no, no, no. I'll get along somehow. Oh, Billy Bird now. So you keep going your way, I'll keep traveling mine. At the end you'll need a friend, you'll be the one to sit and pine. So let it rain and let it snow, I don't care, oh no, no, no. I'll get along somehow.
Now, before we go, I'd like to call in all the guys and gals who have helped me out here on this half hour on the Country Show. Ernest Tubb.
Hey, yes, sir.
Cousin Jody. All the country cousins here. And Dr. Lou Childry.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now we're going to sing a little bit of the theme here before we go.
Jackson, over there, yeah.
Oh, come again to the country show, the country show, the country show. Come again to the country show. Everybody come again. Our little
Yeah, here is Webb Pierce. Even though you took the sunshine out of my heaven, even though you took the twinkle out of my eyes, I will always be in love with you, my darling. Even though I sit and wonder if I'm wise, since the day that you first told me that you love me, I have been head over heels in love with you. Now you say our little romance has to end, dear, and I'll walk the floor and wonder what I'll do. Even though you took the sunshine out of my heaven, even though you took the twinkle out of my eyes, I will always be in love with you, my darling. Even though I sit and wonder if I'm wise. Sunshine out of my heaven, even though you took the twinkle out of my eyes, I will always be in love with you, my darling. Even though I sit and wondered if I'm wise. Well, folks, let's make welcome a girl and boy here that can certainly do a good harmony on a song if you just give them a chance. So we're going to give them that chance today and have them come out here, Salty and Maddie.
Now, Mama don't allow no music played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no music played around here. No, we don't care what Mama allows, we're going to play our music anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no music played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no fiddle played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no fiddle played around here. But she don't care what Mama allows, she's gonna play that fiddle anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no fiddle played around here. Mama don't allow no banjo played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no banjo played around here. But she don't care what Mama allows, you gonna play that banjo anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no banjo played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no yodeling done around here. Now, Mama don't allow no yodeling done around here. But she don't care what Mama allows, she's gonna yodel anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no yodel done around here. Now, Mama don't allow no bass played around here. Now, Mama don't allow no bass played around here. But she don't care what Mama allows, she's gonna play that bass anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no bass played around here. Mama don't allow no guitar played around here. Mama don't allow no guitar played around here. But she don't care what Mama allows, she's gonna play that guitar anyhow. Now, Mama don't allow no guitar played around here.
Salty and Maddie with Maddie doing all of the instrument picking there and singing and yodeling. That was real wonderful.
Well, it's time to get the news, and we've got the girl that's got it all gathered up. She's going to come out here and tell us all about it. Let's make welcome Cousin Minnie
I'm just surprised to be here.
We're just so proud to have you, Minnie. Incidentally, say, I had a dream about you last night.
You had a dream about me?
I certainly did.
Oh, what'd you dream, you great big handsome thing?
Well, I dreamed I hugged your neck and kissed you.
You dreamed you hugged me and kissed me?
You think that means anything?
Yeah, it sure does.
Oh.
Means you got better ideas when you're asleep than you have when you're awake. Well, I'll tell you now, Webb, my feller ain't tall and handsome like you. And he can't sing like you. And he... But wait, let me tell you, let these fellers here give me a chart and I'll tell you about my feller. My feller ain't the kind that's tall and handsome. He's just as ordinary as can be. He can't sing and he can't dance, but he wears a pair of pants, and that's good enough for me. He's not so good at idle conversation. He never whispers love words tenderly, but he fills me full of joy. He's a treasure. He's a boy, and that's good enough for me. I'm proud, proud, proud of his muscles. I'm proud he's so straight and so slim. I'm proud, proud, proud of his curly hair. But most of all, I'm proud he's a him. He stands there looking stupid when I squeeze. I guess it's called his backward, don't you see? He's so backward it's a sin, but he's still a M-A-N, and that's good enough for me.
Well, they can call her a girl reporter if they want to, but I'm telling you, Minnie Pearl certainly has that personality, and those are the type of people we always like to have on our program. Well, right now, we're going to bring some boys out here. They have personality, too, and I can tell you for sure they can certainly sing good harmony together. Let's make welcome Johnny and Jack and the Tennessee Mountain Boys.
We'll go down to Lover's Lane and we'll make love and Pa won't know and Ma won't care. For the light of the moon I can croon, you can fool. I'll say things that sound so grand, I'll start on floor and the next man you'll understand. Ooh, there, yeah, it's bang, 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 honey. We'll go down to Lover's Lane and we'll make love and Pa won't know and Ma won't care. The old Grand Ole Opry square dancers to get going here. Here we go.
and I mean to tell you, it certainly was. Well, this next song we're going to sing for you, our steel guitar boy has worked out a special arrangement. Maybe if we let him kind of take it off for you, you'll recognize the song. Time to bring on a fella here that, oh, I'm telling you, this is about the dumbest fella I ever saw in my life, but he just wants to remain that way. Let's make him welcome, Rod Brassfield.
I heard what you said there, Webb, Mr. Pierce. I heard what you said about me being dumb.
Did you hear that?
Mind that, I may be dumb now, but I was a smart baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was. Yes, sir. I never will forget one day when I was about 4 years old, I guess I was.
Oh.
I went into the blacksmith shop there at home, and I picked up one of them ends off of them red-hot ends off the horseshoe.
Yeah?
They didn't nobody have to tell me to lay it down.
Well, you proved your point with me.
Hey, Webb, I want to read you something here.
Oh.
Just to show you how much trouble you can get into when you ain't looking for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, you take this morning, Mommy, bless her heart, she was a cooking breakfast there, see?
Yeah.
She was frying flapjacks, and so fast she'd fry flapjack and lay it on the plate, and one of us kids there grabbing these up, you know. Directors turned around to me and says, Rod, you know how many flapjacks you've done ate up already?
Oh.
I said, no, Ma, I ain't been keeping no count. She says, you're eating your 27th one right now. That made me so mad I just got out of there and didn't eat no breakfast.
Well, I don't see.
But now, while she was fixing breakfast there, she's got a little radio there in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we had I always take my setting up exercises over the radio up in the living room. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know. Well, she had her little radio in the kitchen there, and I had the big one on up there getting my exercise, and I got them mixed up. I think I heard part of hers or something.
Yeah.
This is how it turned out. It says, lie flat on your back and grease your pan well. Place your hands on your shoulders and inhale deeply 1 teaspoonful of baking powder. Always sit in an upright position so your batter won't spill. Raise and lower your arms and mash 3 hard-boiled eggs in a sieve. Get the perspiration coming freely from the whites of 2 eggs. Throw your arms above your head and shove your pan in the oven. I got it mixed up. Well, I'll see you, buddy.
Okay, Rod.
Good to see you. I'm going down here to the Cumberland River, and I've got to go down there and stretch myself across the river.
Stretch yourself across the
Yeah, my gal Susie said I had to play bridge tonight.
Golly old Rod, it's always good to have him drop by and visit with us. Well, here's a young lady that we're going to bring out that don't have to take a back seat for nobody. Why? Because she always has a front seat. And that makes her the #1 girl singer of the nation, Miss Kitty Wells.
As long as I live, if it be 1 hour, or if it be 100 years, I'll keep remembering forever and ever. I'll love you, dear, as long as I live. It was easy said that night we parted, that we'd forget we'd ever met.
I haven't forgotten. I wonder if you have, or if your heart is full of regret.
As long as I live, if it be 1 hour, or if it be 100 years, I'll keep remembering forever and ever. I'll love you, dear, as long as I live. I never thought that night we parted, that life without you could be this bad.
It may sound funny, but I can't forget you. The only happiness I've ever had.
As long as I live, if it be 1 hour, or if it be 100 years, I'll keep remembering forever and ever. I'll love you, dear, as long as I live.
Thank you a lot, Miss Kitty Wells, with her newest record release. That's mighty fine. Well, this next fella here, it certainly gives me a great pleasure and a privilege, that is, to introduce him, because I kind of feel like I'm responsible for the fella getting into this type of work. So let's make welcome on our program here a wonderful kid, Baron Young.
If you got a Cadillac, boy, and a 40-room shack, boy, a trophy full of money, and a tree full of honey, but if you get no hugging, no smooching or mugging, well, if you ain't loving, then you ain't living. If you got a string of long cars, and you're smoking them 4-bit cigars, you ain't so well-to-do unless you get a little coochie-coo. It takes a little bit of smacking, or your life is a lacking. 'Cause if you ain't loving, then you ain't living. If they call you a big man, 'cause you got a lot of bottom land. If you kin to the president and you help run the government, but if you get no attention, you're better off on a pension. 'Cause if you ain't loving, then you ain't living. Fiddle. If you got a string of long cars and you're smoking them 4-bit cigars, you ain't so well to do unless you get a little coochie-coo. It takes a little bit of smacking, or your life is a lacking. 'Cause if you ain't loving, well, brother, then you ain't living.
Well, let's all kind of get together here to top things off and do a little singing. Here's a song we're going to sing, Coming Around the Mountain. Let it go, fellas, huh? She'll be reeling and rocking when she comes. She'll be reeling and rocking when she comes. She'll be reeling and rocking and putting up her stocking. She'll be reeling and rocking when she comes. Burn down. Get well.
She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
He'll be driving 6 white horses. He'll be driving 6 white horses. He'll be driving 6 white horses when he comes.
Johnny and Jack.
We will have chicken and dumplings when she comes.
Sing it, fellas.
We will have chicken and dumplings when she comes. We will have chicken and dumplings. We will have chicken and dumplings. We will have chicken and dumplings when she comes.
Right, here comes Charlie and Maddie.
Singing and singing when she comes. We'll be singing and singing when she comes. We'll be singing and singing. We'll be singing and singing. We'll be singing and singing when she comes.
All right, Cousin Minnie Pearl.
Oh, we'll kill your red rooster when she comes. Oh, we'll kill your red rooster when she comes. Oh, we'll kill your red rooster. We ain't what we used to ever kill your red rooster.
Memory time, stars of yesterday, memory time, from the classic country hall of fame, classic country memory.
This is Carl Smith talking to you from Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world, saying welcome to the Country Show. Now here is Marty Robbins.
I'd like to find somebody who would be just halfway true, but I can't quit, I've gone too far, I'm deep in love with you. I'd like to pull up stakes and leave, that's what I'd like to do, but I can't quit, I've gone too far, I'm deep in love with you. If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't be so blue. I'd quit seeing you long ago, I wouldn't be loving you. Well, you keep me so mixed up inside by things you say and do, but I can't quit, I've gone too far, I'm deep in love with you. I can't quit, I've gone too far, I'm deep in love, you see. You really know your way around, you're making it tough on me. Well, a truckload full of dynamite couldn't blast you
of my heart. Are you there to stay? Well, it's looking that way. Why don't you do your part? If I'd have been smart, I'd have closed my heart. I wouldn't have let you in. But I find I was wrong when I waited so long. Got you under my skin. Well, you keep me so mixed up inside by the things you say and do. But I can't quit, I've gone too far. I'm deep in love with you. Well, welcome, folks, to the old barn here in Nashville, Tennessee. My goodness, when I found out that I was going to get to be on the show here and visit with you folks, well, I got to running around in a hurry, you know, figuring out who I could get to come up and help me put on the show. So I phoned a good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of yours. It's going to be a surprise for you. Let's make him feel real happy here. Mr. Ernest Tubb, all right?
Well, I took you to the station to leave on your vacation, and ever since that day I've been sad. The days and nights are lonely, keep thinking of you only. I need attention bad. It's your loving I'm a-missing. I need a little kissing, but just to hold you tight would make me glad. I need my arms about you. I can't live without you. I need attention bad. Oh, Billy Bird now. Romance with, but none can match the loving I've had. I need a little petting, lots more than I'm getting. I need attention bad. I never thought you leaving would cause me this much grieving. You're going away has almost drove me mad. So baby, quit your funning and come on home a-running. I need attention bad. Oh, Dickie Harris now. To dance with, plenty to romance with, but none can match the loving I've had. I need a little petting, lots more than I'm getting. I need attention bad. I'm not just joking. I need attention bad.
Of having a little hay fever. Well, I'm in pretty good shape here today. I know everybody else is. Me and Ernest was talking over, you know, when we lined the show up, who we were going to get. We thought we'd have somebody that's kind of cute, you know, and little, and we figured this next one here would just about fill the bill, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree. Little Miss Rita Faye.
My
hearted. Same old story that a million tongues can tell. 'Cause she turned out to be jealous-hearted, and life for me and her became a living hell. Oh Lord, I'm standing at the doorsteps to heaven, 'cause she's asking me to try it once again. One step would take me in the arms of my sweet angel, but the door of jealousy won't let me in. I tried to make her happy, but the eyes of jealous love are always blind. And I knew if I hung around much longer, that one or both of us was sure to lose our mind. Oh Lord, I'm standing at the doorsteps to heaven, 'cause she's asking me to try it once again. One step would take me in the arms of my sweet angel, but the door of jealousy won't let me in.
Proud to have on the show because they are the world champion square dancers. You're going to enjoy them, I know. It's the North Carolina Cloggers. Let's all watch. Once again now for a visit from our good friend, Mr. Ernest Tubb.
I think of you, darling, oh, so many times. So many times since you have gone away, and my heart aches, darling, oh, so many times, for all the dreams that now have gone astray. So many times I sit alone, dear, while the lonely hours chime, and wonder who you are holding in your arms, those loving arms that held me oh so many times.
barn in Nashville, Tennessee. And we've had some good singing, had some good picking, had some good dancing. Right now we're going to have a little bit of comedy from our good friend, Miss June Carter. What's wrong?
Them rustlers is after me. They'll be in here any minute. They're going to shoot me with their guns, and then they're going to slit my throat. And then they're going to stab me and put my feet in cement and throw me in the river. And I can't swim, Marty. I was kind of scared about it a little bit. I brought everything but my horse. And I really ride a horse. Did you know I ride a horse?
Are you a pretty good rider?
Well, I've got a real polite horse, or I guess that's what you'd call him. He always lets me go over the fence first. I don't do it so well, though, Marty, I'm afraid. I've got to learn a little something about that horse. I don't think I'm doing it just right.
Well,
I can't stand his saddle too good.
Well, what you need when you ride you need something in between you and the saddle, June.
Well, I've got plenty of stuff between me and a saddle, mostly blue skies and sunshine. I'm a cowgirl, though. Did you see what a cowgirl I am?
Oh, my goodness, yes.
You know, I say 50% of my forefathers was cowboys.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. The other 50% was cowgirls. Hey, you're a cowboy, ain't you, Marty?
Yep.
You make them Western films, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
I knowed you did. You killed 15 men in that last one, I heard.
15 men, 15 notches on the gun.
15 notches on your gun.
Right.
Hey, look here, wait a minute. Look here at my gun. See my gun? Look at there, 30 notches, buddy. See
sure
there?
Enough, 30 men.
No, it's termites. I really ain't much of a cowgirl, and this thing's kind of more like, well, it don't fit just right where it ought to, I don't think. So if you don't care, I think I'll sing a song here,
Well,
Marty.
I would be glad to have you
And
sing
if you
something.
fellas will play, do you know music? Here, Marty.
Oh.
And we'll do that. Don't just stand there. I put a nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is having you back. I'd do anything for you, anything you'd want me to. All I want is kissing you and me. Swing it, come on, let's swing it. Tonight's the part of any melody. That's when you do with me. So put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is having you and music, plenty music with you.
I sure do feel natural being out here today, Lonzo.
Why's that, Oscar?
This is my stomping ground.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I know it is, because somebody tried to stomp me right outside a while ago.
Started saying here's a little trio number we hope everybody will like. We're going to dedicate this to all the truck drivers everywhere. One called Truck Driving Man.
I'll be much obliged to start it off.
Please do.
Here we go now. Is the orchestra ready?
Yeah,
Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play the truck driving man. I stopped in a roadhouse down in Texas, a little place called Hamburger Dan. I heard that old jukebox a-playing a song about a truck driving man.
Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play the truck driving man. Hang on, everybody. I thanked her and called her back again. I said that old song sure does fit me, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play the truck driving man. Call up to glory and to take me away from this land, I'll head that old truck up to heaven, 'cause I'm a truck driving man. Pour me another cup of coffee, for it is the best in the land. I'll put a nickel in the jukebox and play that truck driving man. You might remember, called Castle in the Sky. I dreamed that we were living in a castle in the sky, a world of make-believe, a dream for you and I. For one time in my lifetime, I was sure about your love. I held you in my castle in the sky. Then from another world, a stranger came one day. I begged you not to leave. You left anyway. I saw my castles tumble back to earth, and there was I, with memories of my castle in the sky. The trouble we've been having, does it mean there's someone new? Am I just bothered by the thought of losing you? Will someone come and take you? Will I lose you by and by, like I lost you in my castle in the sky? If we should ever part, the world for me would end. How could I tell my heart I only lost a friend? Be faithful, don't forsake me, never leave and say goodbye, like you left me in my castle in the sky.
it just that day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you've gone. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Oh, Billy Bird Now someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and I will the day I die. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Thank you a lot and a great big welcome, friends and neighbors, to our little country music show. We're so proud to be visiting with you once again. We hope we have a show lined up that you will enjoy just a whole lot. Speaking of pretty songs, we have a young fella coming out here now that has written and recorded some of the top tunes of the nation. Well, there's no need of making a lot of speech about who he is and how good he sings and everything. You know him real well. So let's say he's one of the top country singers of the nation today. Here he is, Ray Pine.
Now blue ain't the word for the way that I feel, and a storm's brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real.
there, Ray Price, and thanks to Van Howard for sort of helping Ray out on the chorus there. That's one of the big country tunes of the nation, Crazy Arms. Thanks, fellas, and we'd like to hear from Ray again a little bit later on. But right now, we'd like to call on a whole group of fine fellas that I know that you're going to enjoy. In fact, your cards and letters tell us that you always enjoy one of their fine songs on our little show here from the old barn down in Nashville, Tennessee. So without further ado, suppose we bring out the famous Jordanaires.
When the Saints go marching in, Saints go marching in, the Saints go marching in,
Go marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in that number.
when the Saints go marching in.
We are traveling in the footsteps of those who've gone before, but we'll all be reunited on a new and sunlit shore. Now when the Saints
go
marching in,
Saints go marching
now
in.
when the Saints go marching in,
marching in.
oh Lord, I want to be in that number.
When the Saints go marching in. Now when the Saints
go marching,
in,
Saints go marching in,
the Saints go marching in.
go marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in that number.
When the Saints go marching in.
Go marching in.
Some say this world of sorrow is the only one we need. But I'm waiting for that morning when the new world is revealed.
Now when the Saints
go
marching in,
Saints go marching
now when the Saints go marching in,
oh Lord, I wanna be in that number. When the Saints go marching in.
go marching in,
Now when the Saints
go
go marching in.
Saints go marching
Now
in,
when the Saints go marching
go
in.
marching in, oh Lord, I want to be in that number.
When the Saints go marching in.
Thank you so much there, the Jordanaires Quartet, when the Saints go marching in. You can't beat those fellas when it comes to that type of singing, I'll tell you for sure. Speaking of beating somebody, it's hard to beat this old tall boy from West Virginia that we're about to introduce to you. One of my best buddies and one of your favorite country singers. So without further ado, here he is, the Hulk of the West Virginia Hills, Hawkshaw Hawkins.
That stands in the corner with the bounce straight. I look out the window and over the gate. The big fat rabbits are jumping in the grass. The way to lay him old shotgun blast, shotgun boogie. I done saw your track. Look out, Mr. Rabbit, when I cock my hammer back. Well, over on the ridge of the scaly bark, hickory nuts so big that you can see 'em in the dark. The big fat squirrels, they stand to fight. I'll be on that ridge before daylight with a shotgun boogie. All I need is one shot. Look out, fuzzy tail, tonight you'll be in the part. All right, boys, now well, I met a pretty gal, she was tall and thin. I asked her what she had, she said a box for 10. I looked her up and down, said, boy, Miss Love, so I hit her for the brush to shoot a big fat dove. Shotgun boogie, boy, the feathers flew. Look out, Mr. Dove, when she draws up, it on you. I sat down in the log and took her on my lap. She said, wait a minute, Hawk, you better see my pap. Got a 16-gauge choked down like a rifle. He don't like the man that's gone to trifle. Shotgun boogie, draws the beat so fine. Look out, big boy, he's loaded all the time. All right, now let's go. Well, I went to see the papa like a gentleman oughta. He said, no hillbillies, no
it's Mr. Tub, come over here. Somebody told me a while ago with your information that I could bring out my bullwhips. Is that all right with you?
It's certainly all right with me, Hawk. In fact, you know, as long as I've known you and worked with you, I've never seen you do the act with the whip.
Well, we
I'd
don't have much time, so I'll do all I can real quick.
Get right in.
Get down with me, boy. Let's get started here. If you pull that thing over this way here just a little bit, I just so happen to have a whole pocket full of these papers that I want to crack. You girls watch out, boy, because I'm really going to have a time here in just about a minute. Now, you all watch this. Now you see. Oh, now you don't. Look at that, Mr. Tubb. You know, here's a good trick right here. You fellas over 35, though, if you ever do this, you better be careful, because if you get your leg up and you can't get her down, you'll be in a heck of a shape. You know, I don't want to do this all by myself. I've got to have some help.
Don't look at me, boy.
Let me see who I can find, Mr. Tim. Hey, don't you think this looks pretty good?
Old Cedric Rainwater.
Cedric Rainwater.
Come on, Cedric.
What do y'all do? I want you to take this little piece of paper and just stick it out, just like that.
No, I tell you, I forgot something.
What'd you forget?
I forgot to stay home. I'll
Oh,
see
no,
you.
you didn't. You take that little piece of paper there and I'll stick it out. I want to see what I can do with it. Are you ready? Here we go. What are you shaking about?
It's cold in here.
It's going to be a lot colder than that, boy. If you don't hold it out there. Here we go. Hold it behind just a little bit. Hold it. Little bit. Don't fall away. Now listen. We're going to rehearse a little bit right now.
Don't rehearse.
Yes, sir.
You ain't gonna call no hearse for me, I'll tell you that.
That's not going to rehearse. I'm going to cut 2 out of your hand and 1 out of mine. Now hold it out there real still. Did that hurt? You know what I'm going to do now?
What are you gonna do
I'm
now?
going to cut 2 out of your hand and 1 out from under my leg at the same time.
That's
Are
a
you
good
ready?
one.
That's a good if you can do it. It's a doggone good one if you don't do it. There it is.
Well, right now, how about some old-fashioned square dances here are the North Carolina Cloggers and their world's champion square dancers. Let's give them a great big pretty young lady coming out here right now. She's one of our little special sweethearts of our country show here at the old barn. So without further ado, how about a nice hand for little Miss Rita Fay, huh? Hi, honey, how are you? Have you got a real good song for us on the
Yes,
show?
sir.
What's the name of it?
You don't have to be a baby to cry.
Well, that's true, Rita. Let's hear it.
You don't have to be a baby to cry. All you need is for love to go wrong. You don't have to be a baby to cry, or to lie awake the whole night long. When you leave me, my golden rainbow disappears. Then
start, and I don't mean maybe. Neighbors, right now we have something a little bit unusual for our show. At least it's unusual for the shows that I have been on here from the old barn. I've heard this young man on records, though, and he certainly has a sort of a new, unique way of entertaining. I know you're going to like him a whole lot, so let's make him welcome right now. It's Bob Corley. Come on in.
Well, you know, I just come from a 4-H picnic. They kicked me out early. They said I had too much of the 4-H's. Healthy and horribly hungry and happy. Well, you know, the sheriff come out to my house the other day, and he said, boy, you got to do some jury duty. So I went down to the courthouse to see about the job. I asked the judge about it. I said, Judge, how much does it pay? He says, $5 a day. And I said, why, Judge, that's ridiculous. The feller that's on trial offered me more than that. Not then this lawyer jumped up and says, I object. And I said, hush your mouth. It ain't none of your money. The judge beat on the desk there of that walnut cracker, and he says, you got to show more respect for this court. And I said, well, if you paid union wages, you'd get more respect. Oh, you know, there was a to-do over there at one of the tables, and I asked my friend, I says, what are they doing? He says, the lawyers are fixing to strike the jury. Well, sir, I said, if ever one of them hits me, I'll beat the far out of it. I had never been on jury duty before, you know, and I asked my friend there, I says, what kind of court is this anyhow? He says, I'm not sure, but I think this court is criminal. And I said, I think so, too. I said, they ain't been civil to me since I got here. Well, it was a divorce case. The woman said her husband hit her with a vinegar bottle, and he said she throwed a meat cleaver at him and that she shot at him 3 times. She said that was all right, though, because it was his gun that she used. Well, I listened there till it dawned on me what the trouble was. Them two just didn't get along. Well, the judge picked up some papers and commenced to read out loud, and I asked my friend, I said, what's the judge doing? He says, he's fixing to charge the jury. And I said, how much? Well, we went out there to the jury room, and one feller says, let's give this woman $40 a month. And I said, oh, no, you don't. To take a man's money, that's capital punishment, and I don't believe in that. He said, no, capital punishment was when you took a man's life. And I said, well, he looked at me like he'd die if they had to give her anything. Another feller spoke up and says, looks like it's going to be a hung jury. And I said, now, wait a minute. You ain't hanging me. I ain't done nothing to be hung for. Well, we went back there into the courtroom. The foreman, he got up there, and he says, we have decided to give this woman $40 a month. Well, her husband, he got up then and says, thank you, gentlemen. I'll try to give her a little money myself, too, from time to time. I jumped up, I says, I'll be doggone if that ain't fair. And the judge, he says, young man, you're the most incompetent juror we've ever had in this court. And I says, thank you, Your Honor. He says, I'm going to suspend your fine and for contempt and excuse you from jury duty for the rest of the week. Now, on second thought, I'm going to excuse you for the rest of your life. But, friends, I ain't taking no chances. The next time I see the sheriff coming, I'm going to leave town.
From the colorful world of country music, it's the golden years. 35mm Eastman Color Motion Picture Library Tribute. Grand Ole Opry Stars of the 50s. This program is not associated with Grand Ole Opry at WSM Inc. or Opryland USA Inc. This is an Al Gannaway collection. This theatrical motion picture collection of the great Grand Ole Opry stars of the 50s was filmed at the very peak of their careers, the 1950s. Great Country USA Productions proudly presents Memories of the great Grand Ole Opry stars of the 50s.
Memory time, stars of yesterday, memory time.
Copyright 1998 Gannaway Productions, Inc., all rights reserved, under license from Gannaway Productions Limited. Produced and directed by the Al Gannaway Group in Nashville, Tennessee in the 1950s.
This is Ernest Tuff speaking for the entire gang, saying thanks a million for everything, and remember, be better to your neighbors, and you'll have better neighbors.
We always say the most wonderful people in television are the ones that do the looking. That's you.
Sparing Young speaking to the entire group and reminding you the only thing us folks around Grand Ole Opry like better than country music is you good old country folks.
Oh, it's the Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry time. Oh, it's the Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry time.
All you folks are welcome, welcome as can be. Pull up a chair and sit a spell and join the Jubilee.
Oh, it's the Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry, Grand Ole Opry time.
Memories, Grand Ole Opry stars of the 50s. These stars were just out there singing, dancing, and having fun. Little did they know they were making country music history and creating the Nashville sound. Now, fresh out of the vault for the first time ever, this timeless video treasury of country's greatest stars, filmed at the peak of their careers in 35mm Eastman color, country's golden years, the 1950s.
This program is not associated with the Grand Ole Opry, WSM Inc. or Opryland USA Inc.
From the Classic Country Hall of Fame, Classic Country
Coming soon, in addition to this great 48 12-volume video collection, is the Best Of series, featuring the final 48. Also available soon, a 24 CD or audio cassette library from this edition, and the Collector's Book, Memories of the Great Grand Ole Opry Stars of the 50s, with 500 never-before-published color photographs. For more information, call toll-free 1-800-448-1950.